This boat is looking awesome. Beautifully simple on the outside for sure. This is very well done. This is a really big and easy to get in and out of island berth.
What's up everybody? Today I'm excited to bring you the tour of a custom 38-foot Cape Sable trawler. This boat is based on Nova Scotia's famous Cape Islander hull concept, which is one of the most successful commercial fishing hulls ever. And now Cape Island Cruisers is adapting that hull to build these really unique trawlers to cruise up and down the East Coast and potentially beyond. This boat is for sale, but they will also build to order as well. As always, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps us a lot, so thank you in advance. And without further ado, let's get to the tour.
All right guys, this boat is looking awesome. Let's go ahead and step aboard and we'll go forward first. Helm station right there. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. Now going forward, this boat is just, it's pristine. Look at it. Beautiful color. Nice clean deck up here. Stainless handrails all around the bow. There's a big anchor well up here on the bow, and that's going to keep, you know, all of the dirt and debris from the anchor off of the foredeck, which is really nice. And then it drains right there. Anchor chain's going to drop down below. There's a vertical windlass right there as well. You can see the dock lines coming through, and the anchor on the bow roller. Delta style anchor. Turning aft, just a really slick looking boat. I like it. Beautifully simple on the outside for sure. A few hatches on deck for ventilation, and let's start moving aft. Look at how big this coach roof is, and look at how much room there is for solar. I mean, what, you could probably put 2 kilowatts right here, just right here, and then even more on the foredeck if you really wanted to. That is awesome. And let's take a look at what's up here as far as we got going for solar. Now, these are 2 walkable solar panels, some pretty standard walkable solar panels that you have that are already installed, but right next to them, we've got something even better. Guys, that leads us to today's sponsor, and this video is sponsored by Bouge RV. Now, sponsorships like this help keep the content flowing, so I also want to thank you guys as well for understanding. Now, Bouge RV went ahead and sent me these panels, and I've been testing them out at home, but I also wanted to show you guys, you know, how awesome they would work for a cruising vessel such as this. Now, obviously, they're not installed on this boat, but look at how well they would work out. And these are, you know, fully walkable, lightweight, and super flexible and tough panels. They're just a pretty big upgrade when you compare them to what's already out there on the market, which is right there.
Now, these are a different and better technology than most panels, both rigid and flexible. They're engineered with advanced SIGS technology, which stands for copper indium gallium selenide. Yuma panels are super light, ultra thin, and extra durable, with a diode position between each power cell to ensure a stable solar output even under partial shading conditions. And with a robust IP68 water, dust, and weatherproof build, they provide reliable power in virtually any environment, including the rigors of marine use. They're just better low light performance, lighter, tougher, and more flexible than even traditional flexible panels like you see here. Also, I think they look a lot better as well, given that they're mostly all black, creating a very clean, minimal look. They just look sick on this boat. Now, they're not only easier to install, but also can be installed in more versatile ways than traditional panels, with the option to either stick them to a flat surface or tie them to something like a bimini top if you order the grommeted models. They can also be attached to surfaces that are more curved than most other flexible panels. Lastly, but importantly, bypass diodes also mitigate the risk from overheating and or damage for enhanced safety.
So if you want to help learning the lines and grab some awesome solar panels for your boat or whatever you want them for, be sure to follow the link in the description down below.
And you could get up to 27% off, valid until the 15th of August.
Thanks for sticking with me through the sponsored content. Let's get back to the boat tour. So as you guys clearly saw, just tons of room for solar up here. I absolutely love that about this boat. And actually the builder expressed interest in doing a diesel electric or fully electric version of this boat because there's just so much solar. So that is really, really cool. Continuing aft. Now you can get into the cabin from either side, but we're gonna go all the way aft. I would probably like to see some handholds. I mean, you can grab up here, maybe a lifeline back here, but all of that is easily added to the boat. And then we're now at this huge aft deck. I mean, you can see how beamy this cruiser is. You got tons of space back here. And I love how this aft deck is, you know, look at this. It's continuous all the way out to the swim platform. So, you know, just tons of room for activities, easy in and out of the water. Just a really comfortable live aboard design. These boats are pretty much custom, so, you know, a roof extension or a bimini or something, easy to do. You've got storage on either side, I believe. Storage. Then down here is a watertight hatch that locks with that bolt there. And that's going to be access to your steering, autopilot, that kind of stuff. And then more storage under these cockpit seats. Really nice place to relax, eat outside. I like it a lot. And this is where you're gonna fill either diesel tanks. So there are 2 diesel tanks on this boat. Propane locker. And I think that about sums it up for the exterior. Really nice exterior. Good looking boat, very livable. Let's take a look at, let's go ahead and go inside. Wow. This is very well done. Very comfortable. Look at the wood finishes. Cabinet doors, very unique. I love it. I'm gonna do a quick 360 and then we'll get into the details. So obviously we're in the main living area, the main salon, and it combines the galley to starboard right there. Good sized galley, a pretty large range and oven right here. A modest sized sink, and then push to open cabinets. So storage down there. You might be asking, where's the fridge? Well, there's a little fridge right there. So pretty modest sized galley, but definitely doable and livable. Randy and I have done it with less. Some more storage down here. And then I like the styling, I like the upholstery and the wood. Just a really slick looking boat. Nice big U-shaped galley. Obviously the table goes down and becomes a second berth. So you can, you know, sleep 4 on this boat. Looking forward to starboard is the helm station. Interior helm station. And you've got big doors on either side. So you can poke your head out if you want. But you could also see 360 degrees all around from the helm station. From the protection of the cabin. Just a really nice spot for the helm station and good visibility from inside or even poking your head out. I like it a lot. And then they're not currently installed, but this boat would obviously come with seats right here as well. The builder's just working on the design right now for flip down seats, so that's why they're not here. And then there's a little nav area right here for your second in command. Engine's gonna be down below these boards. I'm gonna take a look at that in a little bit, but let's go ahead and go forward first. So to go forward, watch your head and drop down. Good headroom down here though. Probably about 6'6" headroom. So very nice and comfortable. And then this is the main cabin. Very comfy. You've got the carpet liner on the hull, and then you've got the foam-backed headliner up top there. Good amount of clothes storage. Currently there's just curtains, but obviously if you want doors, the builder can do doors as well. The curtains definitely save weight, which is good. And they're simple. Chain locker forward. This is a really big and easy to get in and out of island berth. I mean, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but I mean, you can get all the way around easily and sleep too very comfortably. I would almost consider doing a wider bed that comes closer to the hull just for our family, because I think you could get about a king size width in here if you wanted. But this is a really good size for a couple that wants a lot of space on the sides to get in and out of for sure. More clothes storage behind the curtain, hanging locker. And then looking to the aft is the split head. So there is a shower and sink right here, and then on the other side, and I really like split heads like this, and the other side is the actual head, and then another sink. So there's actually two sinks up here, which is not something you see all the time. And then there's a door for privacy if you want some privacy when you're down here. Really, really cool. Just a slick, comfortable, minimalistic really, but very comfortable cruiser. And then the engine, 100 horsepower, Yanmar I believe is down here. So I just went ahead and opened up the floor so you guys could see the 100 horsepower Yanmar diesel engine down here. There is no genset aboard this particular boat, although it is easy to put in, and it would actually go, I believe, under that cockpit seat out there. But tons of space down here. I really don't think you need a generator with all the space for solar. Very clean boat, nice dry bilge. A very efficient boat. You'll see all the specs in a little bit. All right guys, it's time for the full continuous below decks walkthrough from bow to stern.
So what did you think? Let me know in the comments below. I think this is a rock solid cruiser that is sleek and minimalist, but also somehow rugged as well. If we had the budget and were in the market for a trawler, I think we would have already bought her. As always, the current asking price, broker contact information, and more information on the boat will be in the description below. With that, thanks for watching. Remember to do all the usual things, and I will see you in the next one.
I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson.